Today, our group will analyze the news of Empower Your People to Sustain Your Business. About the introduction, in the present, the most important mission in of the business is sustainable through a stable stream of revenue and increase in profit margins. In order to grow the business, we could use the right strategies which are suitable for the goals. They are composed of various components, for example, decentralization of authority, approaches to leadership, goal setting theory, including key components of transformational lenders. Moreover, according to the passage, another important key is to empower employees and motivate them. The reason is it can bring people in an organization to apply a positive mindset and approach to every aspect of their work. Therefore, all of the above could make the business better. Also, all of them are part of ensuring the sustainability of the business in the future. Nowadays, every organization tries to find a special advantage to make them look more interesting than the competitor. The most important factors is the potential of the employees. If they have the right to control and make the decision by themselves, their work will be more effective, and it can also improve the productivity of the company as well, because they will have the courage to make the decision by themselves, so they will think that they are also the one of the managers in that company, not just the employee who do only the tasks that are assigned by the supervisor. So the satisfaction of the employees is really important for developing the brand. Next, my friend will talk about the analysis part.
Before we get into analysis part, I will give you more information about it. What is new is talking about to improve your better understanding. There is some information that our group think that it is the main point of this new. Many organizations find that successfully empowering their employee will help to increase 50% in customer loyalty, which is really important for developing the organization. Empowering together will make them able to apply a positive mindset and approach to every aspect of their work. Profitability will also increase too. The results from the study show that the positive environment and increased product activity result from empowering. Moreover, manager need to ensure that there is open conversation about understanding the goals and beyond to make employees know what they are working toward. The organization also need to make sure that they give people ownership of their role and project by providing them with opportunity development.
So for the next part, I'm gonna talk about decentralization of authority. So decentralization of authority is the systematic approach to delegate to the lowest level of authority except that which can be exercised at central points, and actually an extension of the concept of delegation. So delegation can take place from one superior to one subordinate, and it's a complete process, but decentralization takes place only when the fullest possible delegation or distribution of authority is made to all or most of the people in the organization in respect of the specific function, activity, or responsibility. And for the example, is an automobile manufacturing confirm the fail function may be distributed or differentiated to product division, while label relation may remain central. The extent to which differentiation exists in any organization depends on the extent to which clear-cut division making authority is placed in level below the top management level. So in the new, as a leader in the organization, making decisions that are important is what leader must do. And then making decision, we need to be confident that they will be the organization in the best way, including the need to build confidence for everyone in the organization that the goal we make will create stability for the organization in the future. And good leader must also be able to create good incentive for everyone in the organization in order to help them be more productive.
So next is about the approach to leadership. By the leadership need to have ability to influence employee to voluntarily pursue organization's goal, which according for the example of John Cocker, with a beginning a leader coping with change by the leader demonstrating about what need to be done by setting directions and motivations or in spirits in order to ensure the business will be sustainable. All employee will hold the key. So the leadership know that simply entering them and motivating them is no longer enough. At the present, empowering them and understand all those differing goals is the key. So in addition, the most important thing is appropriate to leader, which a leader be higher is more important than his or her traits. And the effective particular leadership behavior depend on the situations at hand. So empowering employee is not just about diet or motivations. It must be rooted in the intense culture of the organizations. By the leader must clarify the company missions and visions and takes measures to live by it, and it serves as a company to guide people towards what their work must stand for and ensure there is open conversations and understanding the goal is important, so the employee also know what they are working toward, and the leader must understand that every effort counts. Finally, give people ownership of their role and projects, all while provide them with opportunity to develop, so they learn in falling in order to develop themselves in the future.
For theory number 3, I will represent the goal setting. Goal setting is developed by Locke and Latham to suggest that employee can be motivated the goal by goal that are specific and challenging but achievable. According to the Bangkok Post News said, the mission and vision is part of your organization culture that serve as a compass to guide people toward what their work must stand for. And when they understand the mission and vision, people have a common element to connect with, and this can help in a better collaboration between different terms and individuals to drive the business toward, and ensuring there is an open conversation about the understanding the goals set for the years ahead and beyond. This important to tend so that employees also know what they are working toward. So if companies set the goal clearly and make sure that all employees are on the same page, no matter how hard the work is or challenging the work is, the worker can be achieved at the end of the day.
For each key component of transformational leader, The first one is inspirational motivation. The mission and vision is part of your organization culture. It serves as a compass to guide people toward what their work must stand for. Second is idealized influence. Ensuring is about the understanding the goals set for the year ahead and beyond. It's important to employees also know what they're working toward. Third, individual consideration, positive mindset of the work and profitable relate to empowerment that higher consumer loyalty to go business. Moreover, the positive environment and increased result from empower employee help with the organizer to go. And the last one, intellectual stimulation, provide a safe and controlled space for the failure. Organizer need to handle with the fail situation. If not, it is difficult to go.
To conclude, as we have mentioned, the key to the success of business is employees. But the way to motivate them isn't easy. Alinya Jalansi, Chief Capability Officer and Managing Director at SECA, shared about how to motivate her employees. Firstly, every employee in the company should know the company goals and work in the same way. Secondly, leaders should determine the working direction and has ability to motivate their employees. Thirdly, leaders should set explicit goals that can achieve. Finally, good leaders should have these characteristics. 1. Inspirational leader.